What's up, guys, and welcome back to Docked. So things have been going well here at the port. We've been expanding, opening up some new supply chains, buying some new vehicles, but it looks like that's just increasing our workload. So first mission today, we got a 20-footer and a 40-footer. We're gonna have to move with our straddle carrier. That really shouldn't be too difficult, but it's our next main mission. Oh my goodness, dude, look at this thing. I absolutely love it. Another great day to be back at the controls. Let's go ahead and get this thing going, get her fired up, and it looks like our first one is gonna be right down here. Get things lined up, and we're gonna be picking this guy up. Nice, easy one, a little bit forward. There you go. Okay, we got her. Lift her up. Looks like we're going to be going to a couple rows over, but it does look like we've got... Ooh, I almost went forward right there. You got to remember what the actual bottom of your vehicle is. Got to be careful there, Trev. But yeah, we're going to take this way. We're going to go 2 over. We've got a nice little area in here. We should be able to maneuver. No problem at all. Kind of like being inside to get her lined up. Oh boy. Okay, I kind of got a little bit aggressive here, Trev, but we're going to be okay. We're going to want to swing this. Swing this. Woo! Are we gonna be able to make this? I think we might. Okay, that was a little tight, but you know, that's just the way we like it. So we're gonna be able to drop this thing back down here, directly on top of this other Connex box, or TEU, I guess it's called. Lift this thing back up, and it looks like we're gonna be going over there. So let's mosey out of here, and we're gonna be flipping a U-turn. Dude, the way that this thing moves, the way that we've got like omnidirectional wheels, I don't even know what you would call it, but the way it just slides over everything. We're gonna increase this to our 40-footer, and this should be an easy first morning mission here. 40-footers are no joke, but it's not a problem for us. Looks like we're a little bit forward here, Trev. Oh, hold on, a little bit too far back. There she is. Get that thing locked in there, lift this up. Looks like we're gonna wanna go over to A over there, which means we are not gonna go the way that we want to, so we're just gonna back this thing on up. I mean, this is gonna be a tight fit here, but I think we're gonna be able to make this work. So 3 is our max limit on the size of what we can do here. Make sure this guy is all the way up. Are we all the way up? Oh, this is nerve-wracking, dude. Holy cow. Imagine the cost of messing this thing up. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard enough to parallel park or something, but my goodness, this is nerve-wracking. We're kind of flying right now, Trev. Are we still good? We're still... Oh, no, we're getting a little bit close on the left there. Okay, good thing we checked. And... drop this thing down just like this. Little bit forward. Bam, there we go. Okay. Mission complete. First one of the day.
Mark, I got an urgent job for you.
Okay. Urgent job. More damage from the storm.
With medical supplies in our yard. The city hospital is overwhelmed with patients after the hurricane. They need those supplies now, but we have to reach them first.
So we're gonna have to move a bunch of stuff out of the way.
Okay, I'm taking the straddler there.
Good. We've got to send that container over in an hour tops.
Just 1
hour
hour.
tops.
That's cutting it close.
Human lives are on the line, so no pressure. I'm sending Tommy to help you.
Oh, is he gonna be able to like
Be there soon. Okay.
use the little stalker thing and move items for
No
us?
pressure, huh?
Hey, Mark, we're short on time, so could you move that mast?
Hey,
Oh,
I'm
we
gonna
have
make
a
you
ropes
star,
ability.
So this is nothing.
What are you
Okay.
even talking about?
That last video did better than I expected. Imagine today's with a title like Selfless Port Worker Delivers Medical Supplies and Saves Town. It's gonna blow up.
Perfect. So we'll get this thing over top here. Should be able to go into this mode, and then we can start getting these things set up here.
Would be an understatement here. You know, sometimes you act too much like your old man.
That's why we used to argue all the time.
You want me to get this over into that area over there? Sounds good to me. I mean, we shouldn't... Oop. Ran into the tower a little bit there. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Dude, this... I still think it's just... Oh, okay. I didn't think about the pendulum swing here. You know what we could do to fix that? I wonder if we should be crossing it. Hold on. We'll try that on the next one. I was going to say, we don't have to raise this all that much, and it sounds like we want to try to keep this thing relatively in good shape. We're going to try not to do too much damage to it. Get this over in the corner here. And lower her down nicely. There you go. Detach everything. We're going to be good to go. Got a few more pieces here that we're going to get this next one. We might have a little bit more under control. This one's interesting. Are we going to be able to get this thing? Oh, boy. We are going to have to lift this up. Are we going to pull it out? Okay. I would imagine. I mean, that's going to potentially damage it, but that's fine, I guess. So let's take this. If we put that to this right here and just pull this, I mean, we're going to have to take a little bit of damage, I guess. And actually, I think we're going to have to shoot. You know what? When in doubt, let's just pull the entire thing. I'm going to take this. Let's put this here. Let's take this one, put this here. And we should just, I mean, with two of them, I hope we can drag it. Nope. Okay, not going to be able to drag it. I really don't know how, because the bottom side is way too strong too. Okay, do we just go a little bit slower? I can't imagine what else we're going to be able to do here. Let me just, I'll slowly drag it. I mean, I guess we're kind of rolling it here. I don't think this is what they had in mind, Trev, with how to finish this one, but we're just gonna drag this thing. Just drag them. Honestly, get a little bit of speed, a little bit of momentum. You're in good shape. There you go. Just drag. Oh, we almost had it. Drag them in here, drag them in here, drag them in here, drag them in here, drag them in here. We're gonna kind of lock ourselves in here, I think. We're gonna be able to get it. Oh, we got it, baby. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Now we're gonna be able to sneak out of here. Little 3-point turn. There we go. Okay. Not how we wanted to do it, but that's fine. Lift this thing back up. We're going to come around here, and this time we're going to try the kind of crossed lines here to give us a little bit more rigidity in our towing capacity. Bring this guy around. Dude, can you imagine trying to do this here in first person, just getting over top of this thing? Beautiful. Nice and even. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to put this to the right. We're going to take this one, we're going to put it to the left. This one's going to go to the left, and then this one is going to go to the right. And that should kind of counterbalance each other, and we shouldn't have quite as much swinging. I think the driving is a little bit more important than the way that it's tied on there. Oh, okay, yeah. We see going backwards there, it's kind of swinging like a pendulum. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. We're just kind of losing a little bit of money here, but I'm not too worried about it. So I'm gonna pull around this way. I love doing this in first person, dude. It's driving this, it like almost makes me dizzy. I really hope we don't hit something there. I think we're gonna be fine. It's really aggressive on the gas here, Trev. All right, so we're gonna bring this here. Perfect. Yep, swing it like a pendulum so it comes back and hits your straddle carrier. Yep. Good. 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 Great. Beautiful. There you go. Release those, and we are good to go. Debris has been cleared. Now we're gonna have to hop into the reacher thing, or whatever the heck these are called. The reach stacker, I guess. Looks like we're gonna be on the other side of the yard here. So our brother's been helping out, and now it's gonna be our turn to go figure out what we've got going on. Look at this little cutscene getting in there. All right, so the straddle carrier took care of it. That is one thing I figured out. I went back and watched yesterday, and there was even some tutorials. So there are certain machines. Let's put this in drive mode. You guys probably don't even know what I'm referencing right now, but these things versus the straddle carriers, they're good for certain things in the yard. So like these are good for, these could actually technically do pretty much everything, but like there's some vehicles that are only moving crates around the yard, or like the SDS in front of us, that's only for unloading. So you gotta like prioritize what you're putting where. Let's get this thing out. We're gonna need this to pick up the one on top first. Let's move him out and down. I think we're gonna have to turn this a little bit. Nope, we're actually dead set perfect. Okay. Move this out of the way. I don't really know where to put it. I'm just gonna set it down out of the way for now. I'm not sure where else to put it. This is gonna become tomorrow's problem. They didn't really give me an objective there, so we're just gonna put her down. Yep, there she is. And we're gonna be able to go grab this other one. What a cool machine, dude. What a cool job this is. This is so sick. Okay, pull this thing around. Bring her in here. Honestly feels like we're looking pretty good. We're gonna have to turn this a little bit. We're gonna have to move this a little bit. There you go. She's a little bit topsy-turvy.
Hey, Tom, you guys
This
got the
thing's
container
centered.
Sure. Get some time to spare.
yet? Load it up. Every minute still counts.
Of course, sounds good. We've got 27% mission damage. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of trying to go fast in a lot of these scenarios just to make it fun and make it exciting. I will probably start to try to lock in at least a little bit and try to take it a little bit more seriously. It looks like we're gonna want to go this way, and we're gonna be able to get it on the truck. There you go.
There you go.
Hospital supplies are inbound. The people are going to be good to go. I love that. Oh, we can signal the driver. My bad. Driving away, moving on to our next thing, but okay. Emergency mission complete. $25,000 reward. That feels pretty good. Feels good that we're saving some lives out there. And let's see what we've got going on next. So we completed task number 3 and milestone number 2. The last thing is to reach the daily cargo throughput of 450. So I'm assuming that's going to be something like, let's do this and this. We're going to be at 480 out of 450. Looks good. We've got those there. And this is what I was just talking about a second ago. So we were trying to figure this out at the end of the last episode. So these are, you got to put things in the right spot. So only the STS crane can unload. The trucking line can be serviced by the reach stacker or the straddle carrier. The railway line can be the reach stacker or the RMG crane. You've got reach stackers, straddle carriers, and terminal tractors that can all transport things around. But then to load things in certain yards, you need specific things. So reach stacker does level 1, straddle carrier does level 2. RTG does level 3, so that's why we were a little bit confused yesterday. You can see we've got specific straddle carrier yards we need to do. We've got specific reach stacker yards, etc. So this is going to be the perfect setup here, and technically this should take care of our milestone. Now, I don't know that we necessarily want to go for that yet. Do we want to do like one more job just to say we're done? There's one left here. Unload the ship. 3 containers have to be unloaded. I mean, I'm going to take a free $13,000 just for the heck of it. These are some of the easier missions, so might as well get on it. I love using this big one, dude. This is so sick. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. We're going to have to move some stuff around here, aren't we? Be able to access certain items. Oh yeah, we got multiple crates, and then we got to be careful because you obviously don't want to damage these things. So we're gonna have to like move certain crates to be able to get to other crates. Move this thing back here. Beautiful. Pick this up. I mean, I say we just move this forward a little bit. This is just stacking Legos here. Are we allowed to just put things wherever we want? I would assume so. Put that there, perfect. All right, we're gonna bring this thing back. We're gonna spin this thing around. We're gonna drop her down. Just looking for access to this B crate here, perfect. Get this thing centered. She's actually gonna have to be a little bit off-centered, and then we're gonna be able to get this over here. We're just gonna drop this on top of the green one. I mean, that was pretty smooth there, Trev. All right, now get her re-centered again. We're gonna bring her back this way. And we should, nothing hanging over the edge or anything. We should have access to be able to grab this. Get him out of here, and we're gonna be taking this to our drop-off point over yonder. That's 1 out of 3 complete. Love all the bells and whistles and whatever else that are always going off, letting you know, oh, this one's going to be kind of fun. Let's see if we can get this one right side up. So we're going to want it on this side. We're going to drop things down here. We're going to have to use our tilt and roll and everything else. We're going to have to go to the big dog. And let's see what we've got going on here, so I forget. Ah, there's our pitch. Okay, so we're going to bring this back here. This is going to be a little bit sketchy, Trev, but I'm just going to kind of hope for the best. Drop this down. I'm going to go forward a little bit. Maybe to the left a little bit. We're going to be able to snag this. We're close. Or, you know what we could do? Can we just use these? Is this going to be strong enough? It's been giving us the tools all along. I really hope this thing doesn't fall. Nope, she's all good to go. Okay, beautiful. We're going to be able to bring this thing back Gonna set her down really nice and easy, and we should be able to have this one complete. You should be able to have control over the ropes in there and be able to like let some ropes out. Like if we let the front ropes out here, it would just kind of naturally fix itself. We're gonna go nice and easy down to the ground. Go ahead and do that and detach it. Beautiful work. That's another one there, dude. I freaking love this. Let's get this thing all centered out. And we're gonna have one more over here, which looks like it's also covered by a bunch of stuff. Actually, you know what? We might be in luck. We're not actually covered by anything. We're just gonna be able to do this one really easy. Get this thing moving, get her out towards the center. Be coming in too hot here, Trev. Bring her back a little bit. Look at that. We are starting to really get the hang of this. All right, so that's a job completed. Feels good. I don't think we have any other missions that we can take on in this one. We technically have one more job available. We've got one more working operation opportunity on the day, but it looks like we have completed all the jobs. We've completed everything for our milestone. Do we have to like, I don't know if I have to click this or anything. I'm assuming I just go to day 5 results, milestone, jobs, orders, everything, $10,000 day. We're not going to be able to end the day. What do I do with my other operation? Oh, we could just replay things? I'm just going to replay the most expensive ones then. We'll make another 17,000. I'll be right back. Okay, now we're good. We've completed both operations. We've completed milestone 2. We've got everything done, all of our jobs, all of everything. We're going to be making $10,600 today. We can end the day and move on to day number 6. $10,000 cash, new buildings and upgrades unlocked, the trucking line, Yard H, and the terminal tractor parking lot. So we're going to have to purchase some new vehicles here. So our goal is going to be to build the trucking line, own 2 straddle carriers, and complete salvage. Take a look at jobs here. I'm sure salvage. I don't even see salvage yet, but look at this. We've got some new ones where we're going to have bonuses for 17 minutes. So you could increase your payout. I'm excited for that. We've got $118,000. Let me see what kind of upgrade. So we're looking for Yard E. We can repair this for $20,000. Container yard storing cargo that's delivered according to signed orders. Served by reach stackers. So I'm assuming we're just going to want to repair that. Gonna have Yard E available now. I like that we're slowly like unlocking new parts of the yard and business is booming, baby. We're also going to want to get this trucking line. We're going to need 75 construction materials to be able to get that, which means we're probably going to have to do some more jobs here. We can get 60 out of pipe delivery. Sounds good to me. No time like the present. Let's try to get this thing open as quick as possible. We're going to have to deliver some pipes. Your boy's good at laying them. We'll see if he can deliver them, and shouldn't be too hard, right? I would think. Okay. Truck cannot approach the loading area. First, use the STS crane to move the interfering cargo to the side. Then, using ropes, unload the pipes from the ship. They need to be loaded onto the trailers. Okay. This is going to be good. We've got a lovely day here for sure. Really enjoying this. We're gonna head upstairs in the crane. Your boy's been working here for so long, there's really no point in closing the doors behind us anymore. Go ahead and send this thing on up to level 4, and quite the commute to the office here. It really is, dude. I would love walking into work every day. I'm sure after time it would get old, but like being up here, seeing all of this is just absolutely incredible. But all right, here we go into the captain's chair. Go ahead and get ready to clock in for this shift. I don't know, maybe it wouldn't get old. Ooh, boom. The boom is raised. Shoot. Can we control the boom from here? Oh no, Trev. Yeah, this would definitely it would get old. My goodness, I brought my butt all the way up here, and I'm pretty sure the boom operator is all the way down. Wait, hold on. Is there something here? When in doubt, just start pressing buttons. Y'all see the boom coming down by chance? Try to get a better look out here. I know there's a button for it down on the very bottom. I don't see any boom moving. I didn't realize we could just kind of like free play here. I mean, this is pretty cool. This is just wow, dude. The level of engineering involved in something like this is just so incredible. I think we're gonna have to go back downstairs. I think we're gonna go back over to this. We're gonna go back down to level 1. I mean, once you're up there, I would never, like, what do you do for lunch? You just bring your lunch up there, you eat your lunch up there. What do you do if you have to go to the bathroom? There's gotta be like an outhouse on top of this thing or something, right? Like, if you're taking 15 minutes to run across the thing, get into the elevator, take the elevator down like that would just be obscene, but I'm pretty sure this is where we can lower the boom. Okay, let's not forget that on our next commute, Trev. There she goes. I could see some movement there. We're gonna be able to get back up in there. Woke up this morning excited to come to work, and now all of a sudden I've got a real bad taste in my mouth, but we're gonna be fine as soon as we finish this up. So let's get this thing out here. We're gonna have to move all the stuff in the way of these trucks, I guess. Is it just gonna be this one? Or not really sure what to expect. Look at that, dude. Just absolutely nailed it. Wait, we gotta go down a little bit first. There you go. Okay, got this. Get this thing. So yeah, we're gonna have to move all those wire spools over there. I don't know what you want me to do with this. I guess I'll just move it back out of the way a little bit. Put it like right here. But it seems like this stuff is gonna continue getting in the way, but we're just gonna try to play this as smart as possible. Can I see the outside? There you go. And we're gonna have to get these things as well, which is gonna be a little bit more difficult. We're gonna have to switch to our rope mode. So if we grab this here and this here, we lift it up. There you go. Try not to do any damage. We're gonna bring this back. Hopefully be able to set this thing down right over here. There you go. Nice and easy does it. Gonna try to keep it out of the way of the trucks just in case. Okay, that one's good. And we're gonna have to do it for 2 more. This part's the really cool part to me. Like, obviously, some stuff is really... Oh, should we try to go for 2 at once? I don't think that's a good idea, Trev. Let's just play this smart. We've already seen issues before, but... Obviously, you know, there's like the locking mechanisms and the special slots and stuff, and like they're meant to pick up certain stuff, but like it feels just so freaking manly, I guess. I don't know, just like let's just tie a rope to it and we'll pull it up with our giant crane. Like it just feels so like caveman-like, you know what I mean? Like let's just way overpower this little thing. We've got enough torque to yeet this thing across the planet, but we're just gonna use this giant machine to just barely move it around the yard, even though this thing is probably thousands of pounds. I don't know what I'm going for here, but it feels obscene to be using this the way that we are, but I kind of love it at the same time. Put this guy down here. Don't damage it, Trev. You're good to go. All right, now we're gonna be able to grab these pipes, which we have not done yet. I'm assuming we're gonna want the big dog, and we're probably gonna want it completely turned 90 degrees. Slow and steady does it. Get her in the middle. Bring her back this way. I can't turn it 90. Is there another option? Spreader pitch, yaw, size, cable mode. I don't really know what to do here. I'm gonna assume like this. This feels a little wrong. Oh. Chill. Just get it up there. Okay, beautiful. Now we can... Oop. I didn't really want to do that. We're gonna be fine. I meant to do this, where we get it to equalize. Because we can't crank a 90 there. We gotta have it a bit of an angle, but that's fine. So we're gonna be able to bring this here, bring her back over here. I say we go to the first one. Oh, technically that's our objective actually. Bring this guy over here, and we can slowly set her down. Is that good? Just release everything. Does that count? All right, good luck strapping that down. That doesn't really look... I'll try to get the next one a little bit better. Start getting this thing turned again. Actually, we should probably turn it the other way so that it... I'm worried it's gonna, like, when we pick it up, it's gonna instantly turn into the crates on the left there, or the right. So let's get this guy set up here. Or should we be doing it differently? Hold on. We're fine. It worked the first time. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Let's try to get this guy over here, and then this guy over here. Okay. Just lift it quickly before it runs into stuff. Yep. That's typically a really good way to go about it. Just when in doubt, throttle out, hope for the best, and you should be okay. Try to get this thing a little bit nicer on here this time. Speed is always better than being careful. You know what they say. Let's lift this back up a little bit. Move them this way a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. There you go. Okay. Now this should rest a little bit nicer this time. Okay. Job well done. Not my job to strap it down. It was just my job to get it there. Job's complete. Take it. That's 60 of those construction materials there, which means we should be able to open up this next part of the yard, which means we're going to be able to get new trucking line opportunities. 75 construction materials. Sounds good. And the yard is moving forward, baby. Look at this. We've got some trucker bays. Bought ourselves a parking lot.
Good job building that trucking line. This lets us transfer cargo between ships and trucks.
Which is going to be a new source of money for
Now
us.
you can sign trucking orders and make even more money.
But we're going to need the materials and the vehicles to be able to make this work, right? Like we've got these. We're going to have to build the parking, but we've got these guys that should be able to move them around potentially. I don't know. We'll see. Technically, right now, we're kind of close to maxed out on the things that we can do. 210 TEUs here. Do we want to... I'm hoping we're going to be able to get this done. 310 over here is going to be worth a lot more, though. So, 21,000 and 21,700. Yeah, we're going to take this 310 for Farabyte for sure. So our STS runs the shipping line. Our trucking line can use the straddle carrier and the reach stacker. And then these two can also be used here and here. So you got to be careful because, like, you just don't want to oversell yourself. You know what I mean? So we can do up to 450. We could do like another 140 if we had another order, but we don't have any 140 orders. Do we have any smaller trucking orders? Ah, that's where things could get interesting. So if we sign this order, we're going to be able to get another $4,200, but we are going to be able to process it all the way across. Minus here. Let's take some out of this. We can add some back here. We're going to be able to get 380 across the board. Beautiful. Okay, so that's all good there. Taking a look at our milestones here. So we got task number 1. We want to own 2 straddle carriers, and we want to get the mission salvage. I don't even see that mission yet. Oh, this is it right here. Salvage a 55-foot yacht that's crashed into the sea using the crate. Bro, what? We're going to be able to grab a yacht, but we're going to have to do all of these jobs first. And once job 6 and job 7 completed, technically we've already... Oh no, we need terminal tractors. Job 7, stacker repairman. Reach stacker is acting up and needs a thorough check. That's going to get us more construction material. I don't think we care about construction materials right now. I think we kind of want money. I kind of want to try this one, dude. I kind of want to put my back against the wall. Heavy wind has toppled 4 containers on yard G. We need to put them back. We got to finish the job in 17 minutes for a $6,000 reward. I mean, I'm more than tempted by that. We're going to go for this. The thing is Chelsea almost has breakfast ready, so I'm really hoping I'm going to be able to pause this. But time is going to be of the essence. I'm going to try to complete the challenge, but I also want to try to do it without messing anything up. So we've got these 4 here. And we're going to have to move them to their 4 spots. Okay, this is going to be really hard, Trev. I'm a little bit nervous about this. Oh, no, we turned it off. It always spawns us in. I can't tell if the engine's on or off or if we're just in parking mode. All right, here we go. Do we have pause? Yes, we do. Pause actually works. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to go for A over here first, which it looks like this thing is kind of upside down. So what we're going to want to do is get this thing up. Let's extend him out a little bit. Up and out, up and out. I did not mean to do the big one. Switch him here. We're going to take these, put this here. We're going to take this guy, put this here. And then we're going to be able to back this thing up. Let me extend it a little bit. Oh, chill. If we back this thing up, slowly. I don't know how else we're going to be able to... Well, it didn't take any damage. Okay, we'll take that. I was going to say, I don't think I have control over the length of the what's it called? The ropes. If I could, like, put rope in and out, this would be really easy. But without that ability, it's pretty hard. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so let's get this thing down here. Dude, this isn't even, like, the right size of thing. We're going to be fine. Okay, let's just attach this at 4 different spots. And we're gonna be A-okay. Get this guy set up here. Lift him up, lift him up, lift him up. Beautiful. We should, ideally, be able to get him up on top right here. 2 minutes in. About to have our first one done. I would say this was probably the toughest one of the bunch. So we will take that. Try to get the swinging to stop. Bring this guy in. Turn him a little bit. You gotta kind of time it there. Is that gonna count? Okay, it's not the prettiest thing on planet Earth, but technically, it's a job well done. You know, that's what I'm known for. See what we've got going on here. This one we just need to move over a little bit. This shouldn't be too difficult. So let's get ourselves lined up here. Beautiful. Bring her down, push her forward a little bit. This one we can actually grab. If we move this guy like this, bring her down. Perfect. Bring her up. Let's bring her in. I might, just to be safe here, to try not to do any damage, what I might do, let's go ahead and center it, and then we're going to back this thing out of here, and we'll just realign ourselves rather than trying to fidget with it. Probably a lot smarter here. Get this guy down. Just like this. Back it up a little bit. They're going to want to move him this way a little bit, and that is going to be a perfect fit right there. Okay, that's 2. We've got 13 minutes left, Trev. I've got a feeling we're going to be okay here. I really hope we're going to be okay, but we'll find out soon. Bring this thing around here. Looks like that B is going to be really easy. C might be interesting. Is this one that we can grab? I can't tell. This thing doesn't have the ability to do that, does it? We can turn this way. We can flex that way. I don't think, and we can move like this. I don't think we can turn it like this. You know what I mean? So I think this might be a another one. Oh, sorry about that. I couldn't see there. Another one where we just kind of grab it with ropes. Oh, maybe not. To be honest, I'm not sure, and I'm not too worried about it. We're just going to be able to put this stuff down here anyway. So let's get these guys. I think I put that one on the wrong one. Let's grab this, put this here, 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 and we're going to be moving it over. Let's back this up. We're going to be moving it over to C. We do have a bit of a tight spot here, but we're going to be fine. Bring this way. What we could do, honestly, the smartest thing we could do is bring this out here rather than trying to finesse it on there. Let's just bring this thing down. We can get her down on the ground nice and easy. That's not going to go on that barricade, is it? Yep, it is. Okay, so we can scooch it this way. Put her down there. Get rid of that. Now are we going to be able to just grab this thing straight up? This back. Bring her over here. Perfect. I want to turn it a little bit. Move it this way a little bit. Bam, there she is. Okay, now we can just grab this straight up. Let's get everything centered, and now all we have to do is just simply get it up there on slot number C. So if we start this way and then start to swing this thing around, should be able to line up nice and easy. I actually think this might, we're going to be a little to the left, it looks like. But this might be basically perfect. Move this way, move it a little bit to the right, drop her down, and she's good to go. Okay, beautiful. Get this thing off of here. We're clear. Last one is going to be this one right here, which it does look like it's turned on its side. We've got 9 minutes. I'm going to do the smart thing. We're going to go around this way. We're not going to get too crazy with it. Bring her around town. Give it a little reverse. We got plenty of time here. If we bring this guy down, we should be able to grab these top sides here. Get those there. And then if we lift it, she should right her wrong. Oh, no. Okay. Try this again. Do we just want to back it up? Was that too much pressure? Yeah, because then you have a little bit of, there it is. Okay. Go ahead and get rid of all this. You've got a little bit of support with it actually still on the ground there is the big part. All right. So we're going to be able to get this, bring this in, move this a little bit right, pick this thing up, and all we have to do is just get her up where she's going. So slowly move her this way while we're going up. Back her up here. And we can line ourselves up for a job well done. We're going to have 7 minutes left. Absolutely fantastic work right there. Just sliding her in there. Looks like we're a little twisted. Send her out a little bit. And that is going to be a mission complete, baby. Yes, sir. Oh, that feels so good.
One job down.
Great news. Thanks.
All right. Restoring the yard, $27,000 just like that. And I think that is going to be a pretty dang good day for day number 6. Did both of our jobs, got our completed challenges. We've got one task done on the milestone. We've got a $9,000 profit day. We will take that all day long. 1 week into owning this port, and I would say things are looking pretty good. So we got to purchase another straddle carrier, which is going to be $55,000, which technically we can do that right now. We've got to complete the salvage mission, which is going to take a little bit longer because we're going to have to get to that. We're going to have to do job 6 and 7. Job 6, we're going to have 2 terminal tractors. Job 7, technically we can do right now. Now, terminal tractors, we need to build the parking first, which we're going to need the construction materials, which means our next job should probably be working on job 7 here for the construction materials. So we're going to take that on in the next one. Things are going well. We're about to open up a whole new level of vehicle. We're going to open up some more economy opportunities. Eventually, we're going to be able to get to the railway and stuff. And things are looking good. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.